Hare Krishna. Let's continue with the symptoms of living entity. Uh, a saintly says sees with a equal vision, therefore is not affected by that which are materially good or bad. Something is materially good or bad. The saintly person or the person who is intelligent, the liberated soul, will never think about something is materially good or bad. And indeed, although he observed others performing a good or bad work and speaking properly and improperly, the sage doesn't praise or criticize anyone. The sage will never criticize or never praise to anyone. The sage should be neutral and equally treatment with all people, equal treatment to all. For the purpose of maintaining his body, the liberated sage should not act, speak, and contemplate in the terms of material good or bad. Rather, he should be detached in all material circumstances and taking a pleasure in self realization. He should wonder about engage in this liberated lifestyle, appearing like a retarded person to outsider, retarded person to the outsider. If through if if through meticulous study one become an expert in the reading Vedic literature, one become an expert in reading of Vedic literature, but makes no endeavor to fix one's mind on Supreme Personality Godhead. If by meticulous study one can become a one can be one can be a good in the reading of the Vedic literature, but not able to fix his mind in the Supreme Personality Godhead by reading of Vedas or Vedic literature. And then one's endeavor is certainly like that of a man who works very hard to take care of cow that gives a no milk. In other words, the fruit of one's laborious study of Vedic knowledge will simply be labor itself, and there will no other tangible result. Tangible result. It's something like actually the people who are actually reading of Vedas or following of the Vedas only Vedic literature, they are actually performing like a labor who is actually taking care of the particular cow who is actually not giving a milk, which is not giving a milk. As something like a labor, the labor is working hard, and he or she will surely get a particular labor work or labor result, but not he or she will not get a tangible result. So in order to get a tangible result, we just have to perform, to worship, to we have to offer our obeisance to Supreme Personality Godhead Lord Krishna. My dear Uddhav, that man is certainly most miserable who take care of the cow that gives no milk. That person who is most miserable, that only that cow who is not giving a milk. And an unchaste wife, the body totally depend upon the others, useless children or wealth not utilized for the right purpose. Lord Krishna here stated to Uddhav, the what kind of people are most miserable. First is the particular person who is worshipped, who is taking care of the cows of that cow who is not giving a milk. Another one, unchaste wife. Another thing is the body totally depend upon others, useless children or wealth not utilized for the right purpose. This kind of person is most miserable. And similarly, one who study the Vedic knowledge, devoid my glories, is also most miserable. The one who study Vedic literature or Vedic knowledge, listen it very carefully. Another person who is most miserable, the particular person who is not performing, who is not devoid of my glories, who is not devoid of the glories of Lord Krishna, and only reading of Vedic literature, only following Vedic literature, that kind of person is most miserable. So we don't have to merely reading of Vedic literature, we have to follow the supreme instruction of Lord Krishna, we have to worship the supreme personality Godhead Lord Krishna. My dear Uddhav, an unintelligent person should never take to literature that don't contain a description of my activities. What Lord Krishna here stated, unintelligent person or an intelligent person should never take to literature. Intelligent person will never read that literature which is in which there is no mention of my glories, the glories of the Supreme Personality Godhead, which purify the whole universe. My glories will purify entire universe. Indeed, I create and maintain annihilation, the entire material manifestation among my past incarnation. The most beloved are Krishna and Balram. Most beloved one is Krishna and Balram. And any so-called knowledge that doesn't recognize the activities of mind is simply barren and is not acceptable to those who are actually intelligent. Intelligent person will never accept those knowledge in which there is no mention of my glories, the glories of the Supreme Personality God and Lord Krishna. So intelligent person will only would like to read only those literature in which the mention of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the Lord Krishna's glories. Coming to this conclusion of all the knowledge, one should give up the false conception of the material variety that one imposes upon the soul, and thus cease one's material existence. The mind should be fixed upon me, since I am the all-pervading. Lord Krishna here said, although you just have to do one thing, you just have to focus in me, you just have to concentrate in me, you just have to fix your mind upon me. Because after fixing your mind, you can make yourself free from all kind of material bondage. This is stated by Lord Krishna. My dear Uddhav, if you are not able to be free your mind from all the material disturbances and absorb it completely on the spiritual platform, then perform your all the activities as an offering to me without trying to enjoy the fruit. If you are not able to fix your mind upon me, then do one thing. Whatever you are doing, just offer to me. And after doing these things, you will surely make yourself free from all kind of material bondage, and you will surely get a liberation from all the material things. My dear Uddhav, narration of my past times, the qualities are auspicious and purify to entire universe. My pastime which purify this entire universe. The narration, the faithful person who constantly hear the glories and remember such a transcendental activities, who through dramatic performance realize my pastime beginning with my appearance, and who take a full shelter of me, and dedicating his religious, sensual and occupational activities for my satisfaction, certainly obtain unflinching devotional service to me and eternal personality of Godhead. One who has obtained the pure devotional service by association with my devotee, always engaged in worshipping me, and thus he very easily goes to my abode, and which is revealed by my pure devotees. My pure devotee surely goes to my supreme abode. One who has obtained a pure devotional service by association with my devotee. One who has accepted the pure devotional services by associating with my pure devotee, always engaged in worshipping me, always engaging in the worshipping of the Supreme Personality Godhead Lord Krishna, that particular person surely get my supreme abode. My dear Lord, here Sri Uddhav asked, Sri Uddhav said, my dear Lord, O Supreme Personality Godhead, what type of person do you consider to be a true devotee? Here Uddhav asked about the qualities of the true devotee, and Lord Krishna here answered to Uddhav. Here the Supreme Personality Godhead said, O Uddhav, saintly person is a merciful. A saintly person is merciful, never injuries others. Saintly person is very merciful, never injuries to others. Lord Krishna here explained the qualities of the devotees, of Lord Krishna devotee. And actually I will have to cover the qualities of devotee in my another videos. So if you are having any questions, any doubt, then please kindly put a comment. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna, Radhe Radhe.